Hi guys, wanted to give you another update on another of my planners. This time it's my leather pink Kikki K. I got it at the beginning of March, and I just wanted to give you an update, kind of what I like about it, what I hate about it, and how it goes. I tried doing sorry, my cat started rubbing on my tripod. I tried to link the original video of my setup in the description box, but as I said, it has not been that long since I've done it. Basically what you can see, it's really thick. I mean, it is massive. It weighs almost 1.5 kilos, so quite a big size, and it's quite difficult to actually take it around with me where I go, but I know it's my fault. I just overstuffed it. The marks that were on the cover, unfortunately, the little blotches, not sure really what that was about from. I received it that way. I really don't know if other people had the same issues, but because they were underneath the strip, the planner kind of description strip on the outside. So I'm not really sure how many people had the same issue, and I tried to wash it with some soapy water, and wipe it clean. It's not coming off. So I'm not sure if that's ink marks and it was just covered, but I'm not really impressed about that, I have to say. In general, it holds pretty well, but it started to rip, which I am really not pleased about. See if I can show it to you. It's quite difficult at this angle, but this corner here, try not to hit the tripod, in here it starts to rip, and I am very unhappy about that. The stitching itself, as I said in the first video, was not perfect on the cover. I mean, maybe it's just me being picky, but the things like, gaps in between the leather, and it's not really what I like. I thought I'll be alright with it because it's not perfect and it's not too bad, but I guess maybe it indicated there'll be more issues, and of course it starts to rip. But I see how it goes. I'm just ordered a Erin Cauldron Life Planner, so I think it will be a tough competition, and I ordered it from July, and the reason why I'll tell you in a minute. So that's my front pocket, and as you can see, it's quite stuffed. I've got some clips from the Simple Stories Enchanted collection. They're quite flimsy. They're not really stiff. You can see they bend quite easily, so they're actually not as helpful as I hoped they would be, but they look pretty. And I guess with us planner addicts, it really doesn't matter as long as it's pretty, to some extent, because of course you want to be able to use it and be quite functional. So I've got, as always, as I had before, the page flags, some Project Life cards. Then in the pocket here, I've got some spare notes, just a simple notes really, some stickers, there's more stickers, hard stickers, which I'll just use, and the Dear Lizzie's washi strips, and I actually really love the way it's done. I mean, you can see it's in a little booklet. The strips are, besides that one, are actually stapled in, and they hold pretty well. I mean, you can see stapled just on top, and the washi strips go here, so actually you don't lose any washi with it. But I love that you can just, anything you've got free, you can just leave it in this way, close it down, and and it's there. and comparing to a Simple Stories booklet washi pad that I actually got as well. This is much better design, and I really wish Simple Stories had something similar. So then again, this is my fly leaf kind of thing. It's just an acetate sheet, A5 acetate sheet, so you can see it's smaller, but then again I've got other things in here, which I put some sticky notes, extra sticky notes in, and I normally put either double-sided tape or the glue dots at the back of the sticky notes, so it held quite alright. And you can see from the back that you can see tape, but you know what, it doesn't matter, it's just me. Then I've got another dashboard, love dashboards, and I think that's why my planner is so thick, with some bows, and I think I had them in the pan before, I believe so, some cameo cat bows and things like that. More sticky notes, love. Personal information, now things changed, so I'm not really bothered much about this. So yeah. Then I have my Project Life pockets, which I've got in the previous video, already had them, so it's just documenting kind of thing my my family pictures, which I love. It's all about memory keeping for me. So there's quite a few, as you can see, and again that's why the planner is so bulked up. I mean, it takes a lot of space, and then I've got a pouch behind. So these Kikki K tabs are not big enough for what I have there, so they actually almost disappear. But you know, I didn't really want to make a new one because I quite like, they seem to be almost like laminated cardstock. It's quite nice and thick. Then I have a subscription for Coco Daisy, and when I saw it online I fell in love with the papers, and I thought I must have it. They actually ship into the UK, and you get them pretty quickly. I think every 10th of the month in advance you get it, so I already have a July in June. Although I seem to have some issues, but I love this page. I made my own stickers. Just basically it's like a week in a glance, when I just put my stickers what I need to do in this week. And I had struggled with these layouts as well, and you can see there's nothing, no decoration, it's pretty on its own, but I got a bit disappointed. Basically you'll notice I don't have any page per day, sorry, pages, because I had nothing to write. My life isn't as busy. I don't break everything down into my routine. I put a few things, do this, do that, housework. I mean, you do housework anyway, and I've got those stickers at the front. So it was actually a bit disappointing. So I've been giving them away on some of the Facebook groups, and I think when the subscription comes to an end after 6 months, I think you're allowed to cancel, and that's why I think I'll get I got Erin Condren from July 2015 for the 2016 year, because once my subscription, I think in September, runs out, then I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use any other layouts, any other papers, so hence I got the Erin Condren. In general, these are really pretty, and I thought maybe it's just me not really using it to full extent, and I have shared some with a few of my friends from the groups and during one of the meetup, and they had the same issue. They just don't have enough to write, and the pages just look really empty. But as I said, they are really pretty. For someone who does not want to decorate pages loads, is the best thing to get. I tried to do as my goals, some notes, and for the time being it was working, but then I kind of got distracted with doing other things, and plain decorating itself took some time, so I kind of pushed that back. So as you can see, they're pretty simple decorations. I really did not want to do too much, because I don't think it needed decorating a lot of things. It was it's already pretty as it is, but as I said, it's just not what I'm really looking for. Made some more stickers. He went to Star Wars show, but you know, it's a different thing. So I'm not really sure what's gonna happen in afterwards. I mean, as I said, they're so pretty and everybody likes the week on 2 pages, but that you don't get a month at a glance. I think you can print it on the website and you get it as a freebie every month, but I struggle to print them as they're supposed to be. Last time I printed them, it was not really straight, and it was not really it wasn't really A5 size comparing to all the things that I've got inside. So I think I struggled quite a lot about, you know, these pages. So I've got my divider, or like my tab, I guess, or ruler. So yeah, that's the July again pages, and they are pretty. But I like to make my own pretty. I mean, I don't really necessarily want to have July in sea theme, because, you know, I'm not by the sea. I don't go to the sea. We go on holidays back in September. So of course, they're not dated, so you can actually swap them. The first page, of course, will be July as July. But I guess if you really want to, you could get a different scrapbook paper and just cover it. That'll be one thing to you know, look for the month. But then, how would you know what the theme will be for next month? So that doesn't really work, not for me anyway. So I mean, as I said, they are nice, colourful, pretty, and easy for people who don't really want to decorate loads. Next up I've got is my pocket letters. Unfortunately, I've been a bit of slacking. I've sent a few pocket letters to quite a few people and I only received 2 or 3. So that was pretty disappointing. You know, I think I've got 2 or 3 pen pals that I tried to do the pocket letters with, but since I've only have to send, I think, 1 or 2, and some people still have not even responded to me if they received my 2nd or 3rd letter. That's the stickers that I printed on my Cameo, and cut on my Cameo, printed on a printer. Of course, you can't print on a Cameo; it's a cutter. So I just clipped it to the to fit it, and I've got 2 pages. I still have got the Kikki K's stickers, and if I decide to sell these planner, I guess it's quite handy that it's there. And the last one is my clip out, and actually this clip out is from my Filofax, which I don't use, but as you can see, it is stuffed. I mean, it is really, really thick. So let me show a few things that I've got inside, and I'm guessing if I've taken some things out, it will make more sense, really. But I just really struggle to choose what I like. So I'll leave this for this again, Heidi Swap thing card. So I've got some G Lizzy sticker sheets, but actually they were too big to fit, so I just cut them to size, which is fine for me. I've got some Shimel stickers, and I really love them. They recently came to Hobbycraft, which is UK's craft store kind of thing. I mean, it says Hobbycraft, I guess, so you know, you can guess what it is. Some more of to-do notes, and that's the washi paper tape. Washi paper tape, yeah, that's what it's called. I can see that. And let me show you, that is really bugging me. I like the size of it, nice and handy, although of course if you use it on a planner, you only would add this as an accent. You couldn't do the full strip, or maybe you could use few strips, I guess, and just try to, you know, stick them as closely together as you can, but they're not attached. So once you take them out of the clear pocket, you can't throw the pocket out because you can't close it. There's nothing to help you to close it into the book, and that's, for me, is something I guess they could try to improve. it would be much more helpful, sorry, if it actually was a book that you can just close, like, you know, a few other things. It would just, I think, really improve the idea of taking with you. And I've got some planner stickers, more cameo cuts out. I even have my bling, love bling. Love these. I got them in Tiger here in UK, and they are sticky memo pads, as you can see, a clock face. So if I've got an appointment, I'll just draw the time, what time this appointment is, and then journal, or just, you know, make more info on it on the side. More washi samples, more Heidi swap cards, and some more stickers. Again, they all give bulk to the planner, but I like having on the side if I don't want to go through all my things in the planner. Or sorry, that was my cat again. If I don't want to go through all my things, you know, taking all the Raskog trolley out and just choose what I want, that's one of the best ideas. I still got the pad. Only used one sheet of it just to record what I want to do, what I need to do regarding this planner, like get some stickers, make some stickers, you know, some ideas, what I need to amend, like with my pocket letter paper. I need to make the lines thicker because you can't see much, and I guess I make another column for the tick when the letter gets received. So that's what I use this memo pad for. It's very flimsy paper, it's not very good quality, yeah. The rings itself are really good. They hold really well, I have to say. The amount of things I've got inside, they hold really nicely. So I'm pretty pleased with the rings on this binder itself. As you can see, I still got my charm. In general, I do like it. It's not my unicorn, as people in the planner hobbies kind of thing, addicts say. I'm still looking what would work the best for me, what would be my unicorn really. I really always wanted Kikki K, and A5 actually is good size for me. So I do like this size. Personal planner, my modern, is for work. I don't touch it much, I have to say. I don't use Color Crush anymore. Again, it's way too small. I've got quite a big handwriting, and trying to fit things into these little lines just drove me nuts. But anyway, so that is my thoughts and my update on the Kikki K planner. Thanks for watching. Bye!